The following is a semi-professional attempt at humor. The jokes contained within are intended for a mature audience. Not 18, we aren't cops, but we will occasionally say things that you find offensive. If you do get offended by our videos, make sure to keep any hate in the comments section where it belongs, or write about it on your blog. Above all else, try to have fun and remember, nothing matters. Alrighty, and welcome back to Nihilhalla. We are talking to these two zombies. Abner
like abracadabra.
And Poe. That's
nice. Wait, he's got wingdings.
Yeah, I think that's his spine sticking out of the back of his jacket.
No, the other guy. Those are totally wingdings.
Oh, yeah. No. You're absolutely right. I don't know. Yeah.
But I hope you guys stuck around. Episode 13, I think we're gonna probably finish our anime thoughts, because this series is gonna go for a long time, and, well, let's face it, other content providers on YouTube talk about way less more interesting shit, so, suck it and fuck it if you don't like it, I guess. But, like, Trigun is one that I feel like, in my heart of hearts, like, is better in English, because it's like a Western, and, like, a lot of those signs are written in English, and it just kind of, like, flows better. I feel like it did a good job.
I'll definitely agree to that. Cowboy Bebop feels pretty good in English also.
Yeah.
A lot of it is who they get for voice acting. And
I definitely feel like that has a lot to do with it, but, like, the content, like, in the show, you know, I mean, when I feel like I watched, like, Berserk, I enjoyed it much better in Japanese, because it kind of flowed in that. You know what I mean?
Berserk is one of those that's been on my to-watch list forever.
It's pretty good, man. I think you'd enjoy it, honestly.
I watched Panty and Stocking all the way through after you recommended it.
And that is another one that's, like, better in English.
Yeah, no, because, like, I watched it Japanese with English subs at first, and I was like, okay, this is fucking stupid, because, like, the clip that you showed me on YouTube of...
you need some inner fucking peace.
Yeah, that whole sequence was not even remotely
as
close.
Funny.
Yeah, it wasn't even there in Japanese. Like, that whole the thing that was happening during that sequence wasn't anywhere near as profane.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So like, it was stupid. So
another awesome anime like that a friend of mine showed me years back. It's called Ghost Stories.
Yeah.
So, like, what's really fucking funny? It was like, maybe a 14 minute, or 14 episode long anime, and if you watched it in Japanese, it was like this super serious thing about these kids, like, hunting ghosts down or whatever. But when it was, for some reason, translated to English, they literally just, like, it was like a ripped lampoon, like, thing against anime the entire time. Like, it was nothing like
the hell out of it.
Oh, no, like, it was fucking legitimately funny. Like, the little brother, like, they called him retarded and stuff. Like, so it was like, whoa! Like, they completely went their episode 1, and every time the little kid would talk, he'd be like, the cat was like, Jesus Christ, you are retarded, and shit like that. There was, like, another thing, they made the one kid Jewish, and, like, they just totally, like, went off the rails and fucking made fun of everything and anything. Like,
you ready for this?
Oh, not Mr. Korean guy, no!
Oh, this is, like, unequivocally the hardest part of this entire game, because they get invincibility frames, and then not only do they jump, they stab their little swords at me, their little tridents, and, like...
Oh, they're the first titted thing to not have a bra.
They're... God damn it! She made, like, kissy faces at me and it actually dealt damage.
So here's another thing that I kind of hate with anthropomorphic, like, shit on the net and in general. Why does this fish lady have tits? Fish don't have tits.
Because mermaids, man.
They're not mermaids. They've been turning into fish. So secondly, tits are for mammals.
But yes.
And when you, like, ever look at any sexy, like...
Oh, God! Oh!
when you look at any like sexy snake lady in any anime or any reptilian sexy lady in any art, reptiles don't have tits, folks. Tits are for milk, and yeah.
Well, I get your point, I do, but like...
I get your point, I do, but snake tits, man, come on.
Well, like, everything in the world is better with boobs. Like, except men, for some reason, which is a fucking bullshit double standard. Because, like, I have tits, and I am, like, widely shunned for having tits, but, like... I have tits because I'm overweight, and, like, I could get rid of my tits if I wanted to just by working out, but, like, I don't, because I'm lazy.
I mean, I guess that's a good point, but, back to, like, you know, my whole mammal fish tit thing.
Well, okay. First of all, you can't honestly tell me you haven't looked at something in nature and said, like, you know, that's an attractive breed of, like, dog or something like that. Like, look at a German Shepherd and you're like, wow, you know, that has very angular features, it's a very handsome dog or something like that. Well, the only difference between you doing that and, like, furry art is that somebody somewhere said, had a major disconnect and said, I want to fuck that. And, like, the end result is DeviantArt. Like, like, oh, have we played this fucking game? Have you typed your first name into Google and then put the hedgehog after it?
Oh, the fucking Brett Daniel Reed's thing?
Yeah, well, I heard it first from him too, but like that is actually apparently a party game that you can just do.
I've totally done that. There's like another one, like, you know, I've probably seen on the Facebooks, if I remember correctly, like your name in glamour shots usually yields pretty fucking awesome results.
Glamour shots?
That was like a thing in the late 80s, early 90s. I think I have a couple as like a young kid. There used to be these places in malls fucking called glamour shots, and like the whole point of it was that it was like a super high-end studio, and you'd go in and they'd do your hair and makeup, and then you'd get a fucking super nice picture taken.
Oh, okay.
So like, because that was a thing back in the 80s. Well, it still is now, like going and getting a family portrait taken, but they did it and then some, if you know that makes sense. Like, you know, you could just go into Sears and they're like, we're getting a family photo, but at glamour shots they fucking like did you up and shit. Right.
As opposed to church photographs, in which case, you know, they did your son.
Oh my god. All the hate.
Oh, come on.
Man, we are... No, like, I mean, we fucking insult everybody. I just love that we are fucking...
Have we fucking missed anybody? If we have, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And tell us who to hate next.
Yeah, like...
Me, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody's allowed to get offended. Get fucking over it.
It's like fucking Reddit's r/roast me, except we're a YouTube channel and we play video games.
And we totally know what's gonna happen to us.
Yeah, oh yeah, no. Have no misconceptions about that, folks. We know we are gonna be the second most hated human beings on the planet, the first being juggalos. Alright, there's another demographic we can mark off.
Hey man, I've met a lot of, like, pretty cool juggalos, believe it or not.
You know, like, as much as I've actually listened to Insane Clown Posse and their terrible music, like, I found that my like of their music was inversely proportional to my employment status. So, like, the more money I was making, the less their music interested me. Like, truth be told...
Well, that's just, like, your opinion, man.
Oh, I'm sure you think that. But, like, seriously, like... The more I think about it, the more I realize that, like, Juggalos didn't want anything more than to just be a part of something, and, like...
No, definitely. That's kind of like when I, like, I watched the documentary, like, American Juggalo or whatever, and,
No, it's, like...
No, the point I'm trying to make, though, is, like, when I, like, saw it, and, you know, I was watching with people, and they were like, oh, man, like, look at those fucking weirdos or whatever. It was one of those things that I was like, man, they're just doing what any ravers or Burning Man people or anybody else are trying to do. Like, they're just trying to have their own counterculture and, like, have a fucking good time, you know?
Yeah, but, like, I get... Son of a bitch. Downsides of using an analog stick where a D-pad was originally used.
Oh. The fucking touchiness.
Yeah. I am getting ass blasted here. I need to fucking chill out and like take a step back and like actually.
The Juggalo's got you all fucking fluttered and flabbergasted.
Yeah, no, I'm flustered. God damn it!
Your jibbies wrestled?
Oh yeah, a little bit. But like, what the fuck? Oh, he blended in with the fucking lilacs. I couldn't see him.
More jam. But you know what?
What?
Hey, man.
It's a broken coffee machine.
What the fuck? It's not jam?
No, it's a coffee machine.
Anyway, this is a good place to stop once again on Nihilhalla. I'm gonna say our next fucking episode, we're gonna talk about fucking countercultures. That seems to be the thing we're like going in, or like. But before the episode ends, just know that your scene sucks anyway, and fucking get over it.
Yep.
And fucking kill these Kingdom Hearts dudes. And fucking whatever.
We're gonna go one screen to the right and then we're gonna stop.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Alright.
See you next time, folks.